Hello everyone and welcome to my hip-hop gossip for you channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Due to rumors of a mistrial, Young Thug's RICO trial has been put on hold. The trial of Young Thug is still going on, although earlier today it was postponed until Monday. Although it's still unclear exactly what is being negotiated, 11 Alive claims that the court was cancelled and that talks are already underway. Following the evidence of one witness, there have been rumors that the trial may be declared a mistrial, which is why the delay was announced. A free quote hashtag was read aloud by Slimelife Shawty, a former artist of Lil Durk, earlier this week. It was censored on the screen, but not on the paper he was reading from, according to reports. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker had already denied a motion for a mistrial with prejudice, but it is said that she is now considering a mistrial. I apologize, perhaps you wouldn't be making these types of errors if you narrowed down from the vast, humongous universe of evidence. However, I think that was a mistake. She said in court yesterday, "I'm going to deny a motion for a mistrial with prejudice." Would you like a mistrial without prejudice? Although fans won't hear anything until at least next week, there may be a significant update on the case in the near future. Young Thug was able to make a statement with his attire today before the judge adjourned the hearing. He wore a hoodie that read, "I HALTED Mariah," in remembrance of Mariah the scientist, his girlfriend. She has been keeping him in check during his incarceration, and the couple celebrated their third anniversary earlier this month. Do you believe that the YSL RICO trial should be postponed until Monday? Young Thug sends Mariah the scientist a sweet message in court as mistrial rumors continue. Young Thug and the rest of the YSL co-defendants in their RICO case might get a huge update soon, but until then, Thugger is still holding his relationship down in court while he hopes to make it out. Today, he reportedly wore a hoodie that read, "I HALTED Mariah," a nod to his boo Mariah the scientist, according to TMZ HIPHOP. She's been incredibly supportive of him throughout all this, carving out the time to visit as frequently as possible, advocate for his freedom, and speak about his everyday updates. Even though they have no idea when they'll see each other again, it seems like they are still going as strong as ever. Check the picture of the hoodie out by clicking the via link down below. Furthermore, Young Thug wore this hoodie as the judge reportedly cleared the courtroom to talk to him, also dismissing proceedings for the day. The court in the YSL RICO trial will convene again on Monday morning, where the judge will possibly make a decision regarding the defense's latest call for a mistrial and potential plea deals for co-defendants. Still, the volatile and unpredictable nature of this case makes it hard to predict whether or not the defense will secure their motion this time around. As for Mariah the scientist, here's what she recently said of Young Thug during her appearance alongside Lado on Angel Reese's podcast. "So, I be going to court," she expressed regarding their long-distance relationship. "Sometimes I fall asleep in there. But I just go to breathe his air. He's been locked up now for longer than we was in a relationship before he got locked up." In addition, Mariah also clapped back at people criticizing them online, something that she sadly had to do quite often. Meanwhile, witnesses in the Young Thug and YSL RICO trial are taking all the hate on the chin, such as Slimelife Shawty. Well, not all of them, as Woody recently apologized to Thug for placing a lot of blame on him when he's allegedly innocent. We'll see how the rest of the trial goes, and if the Atlanta creative and Mariah the scientist will reunite sooner rather than later. Amid rumors of a plea deal and a potential mistrial, a Young Thug protest breaks out. In 2023, Young Thug's RICO trial got underway. Following a crucial error by the prosecutors, defense lawyers demanded a mistrial. On Friday, demonstrators gathered outside the Fulton County Courthouse to call for the conclusion of Young Thug's RICO trial. It was decided to postpone the hectic trial until Monday. 10 Wilkerson, the protest organizer, told Fox 5 Atlanta, "My message is at what point do we say this is unfair? What aspect of the legal system claims that we made a mistake? We must either reconsider our course of action and conduct a mistrial or dismiss the trial. By a try again, I do not mean to retry the case." Young Thug's plotting trial on Wednesday was interrupted by a mistake made by Fulton County prosecutors. The mistake can lead to a mistrial. Prosecutors reportedly tried to rescue the YSL RICO case by discussing plea agreements with a number of defendants, according to WSB-TV. Yak Gotti, Young Thug's co-defendant, is represented by attorney Doug Weinstein, who made an effort on Friday to dispel rumors of plea agreements. Weinstein said on X that anyone who tells you they know what is going on behind the scenes in YSL is misinformed. Prosecutors' failure to redact material from a piece of evidence used on Wednesday appeared to be the tipping point in the trial. In response to a query on an Instagram post, witness Slime Life Shoddy unintentionally disclosed that Young Thug's co-defendant Quamarvius Nichols had served time in prison. It was not intended for jurors to be aware of Nichols' prior incarceration. The defense team, including Nichols' lawyer, requested a mistrial with prejudice, which would prevent a retrial. The request was denied by Judge Paige Reese Whitaker, who also chastised the prosecution. "I believe there have been ongoing mistakes," the judge stated. "I'm sorry, but I think that was a mistake. You have this enormous universe of evidence that perhaps you wouldn't be making these kinds of mistakes if you narrowed down." In order to allow prosecutors to prosecute Young Thug and his co-defendants, Judge Whitaker asked defense lawyers whether they would like a mistrial without prejudice. Discussions took place behind closed doors, and no decision was taken. A free quote hashtag was read aloud by Slime Life Shoddy, a former artist of Lil Durk, earlier this week. It was censored on the screen, but not on the paper he was reading from, according to reports. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker had already denied a motion for a mistrial with prejudice, but it is said that she is now considering a mistrial. "I apologize, perhaps you wouldn't be making these types of errors if you narrowed down from the vast, humongous universe of evidence. However, I think that was a mistake," she said in court yesterday. "I'm going to deny a motion for a mistrial with prejudice." Would you like a mistrial without prejudice? Although fans won't hear anything until at least next week, there may be a significant update on the case in the near future. Young Thug was able to make a statement with his attire today before the judge adjourned the hearing. He wore a hoodie that